Here are 7 things I would do today if I were starting a bookkeeping business from scratch. These are in order of priority, and that's if you want to build a 6-figure plus bookkeeping practice. My name is Ida. I'm an accountant, and I help bookkeepers and accountants to create a 6-figure practice while working fewer hours. My assumption getting into this video is that you already know how to do bookkeeping, you already know how to do accounting, but you're starting fresh. You want to get started with building your own practice, finding your own clients, picking your niche, and all that good stuff. You're starting from zero. The very first thing that I would do would be to message every single person on my contact list. You have at least 100 contacts on your phone right now as you look at me. If you are getting started, I'll message every single person on the list. And it's a very simple message. You're simply saying something like, hey, I'm just getting started with my own bookkeeping practice or my accounting practice, because of course they know you're an accountant or a bookkeeper, right? So you're messaging people on your list to say, I'm just getting started with my accounting or bookkeeping practice or my accounting or bookkeeping business, and I'm in the market for clients. So if you know anybody who is looking for an accountant or is looking for a bookkeeper, can you please introduce us? It's a simple message that goes out like that to everybody in your contact list. A lot of people are going to ignore it. A lot of people are going to come back with different things, but a few people are going to say, hey, I know someone, and they would facilitate that introduction. So from there, number 2 would be to take on a few new clients, 5 to 10, depending on what you can handle. Take on about 5 to 10 of those clients, or as much as you want to handle. But the idea here is to remove any friction and just to get you started as fast as possible. So you want to take people who you might not know whether you're going to enjoy working with them or not, right? The goal here is just to get started with some people. So the deal would be take on 5 to 10 people, right? And then you start working with them. Provide the best value service that you can give to them. Third thing would be, when you've taken those people, you work with them for like 1 month. The deal is, we're going to get started. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just going to work with you for free. At the end of it, we're going to see whether we like each other, we like working together, and then we can make a deal from there. So number 1, message everybody on your contact list. Number 2, take on 5 to 10 new clients. Number 3, work with them for like a month. In that month, you're evaluating a few things. But at the end of it, you want a review. You want them to be able to leave you a review, because those reviews are going to come in handy for what we're trying to build here later on. Number 4 is work for you. See who you enjoyed working with the most. You're going to see some patterns. Let's say you took 10 people. You realize that this kind of person is extremely disorganized. I don't want to work with that kind of person, or maybe I can offer a service to these groups of people that is kind of like a cleanup job or getting started with something. Like, you will figure out ways in which to serve those people. The goal here in number 4 is to eliminate the people that you don't want to work with, and you evaluate and see who are the people that you really enjoyed working with. But before this, you already have all your testimonials, all your reviews and everything. You evaluate who you want to work with, and then with those people, number 5, you're going to offer them a service. Offer to continue to work with them. It's like, hey, you know what did you think of my work? You loved it? You didn't love it? Something. You would have had the feedback, right? Hopefully it's mutual. Now, the goal here would be to offer them a thing. Hey, we've worked together for this period. I enjoy working with you. This is how I can offer value to you. Let's meet and talk about how I can continue to provide services to you. Now, this is where you're choosing the people that you're going to continue to work with. You got to have your pricing right. You got to have your service offer right. You got to have a few things right. That's what the testing phase was for you. So now you're then able to have a business conversation with these people that you like working with, and they hopefully like working with you. You can then transition them into becoming your clients, right? Number 6 would be, you have to then build out your online presence. If you're working with business clients, these people are most likely on LinkedIn. If they're not there, well, LinkedIn is the place where most businesses are going to be, but it depends. Again, your audience might be on Facebook, your audience might be on Instagram, your audience might be on TikTok. It just depends on where the people that you end up choosing are. So you want to attract more people who are like that. It could be by still talking to your new clients now and saying, I'm actually accepting more clients. So if you know anybody who would love to use my services, please pass along a reference or referral or something. If you want to factor in a discount or something, all of that is up to you. Those are things that you can think about by yourself. Build out that online presence, because before a client reaches you, you want to start reaching out to cold people who don't know you. You want people to start finding you. So here's a guarantee. Before somebody picks the phone and calls you or talks to you, they have looked you up. They have checked you out. They have looked on your LinkedIn or on your social. They want to know a little bit about you. So you want to create that online presence that allows people to find you and find the information that they need to find about you, and know that they can at least make an assessment, they make an initial decision about whether or not they want to work with you. And then coming on the call to talk to you is just to confirm the decision they already made. Because if somebody looks at you and doesn't want to work with you, they're not going to contact you. But if they look at you and they're like, I think I would like working with this person, let's reach out and see. That outreach is just to confirm what they already want to do. So you want to create that social media online presence. Because you're doing B2B, you would definitely want to be on LinkedIn and whatever other platform that you're thinking about. And then number 7, this is icing on the cake. Number 7 will be to start a podcast. You're going to start a podcast where you're talking with your ideal clients. You're going to connect with your ideal clients. So let's say in doing all of this thing, you had reached out to 100 people. Out of the 100 people, 10 people were willing to work with you. You work with all those 10. You ended up liking all of them and you work with all of them. Good. Or you like 5 of them, you work with 5 of them. Now you're starting out your practice 1 month in and you already have 5 clients who love you and are very likely willing to refer your services to other people who are just like them. You've created an online presence. You've had the reviews and the testimonials from the people that you already worked with. And then you start that podcast. Initially, of course, you will not have any guests. You will not have, it's actually very easy, but there are strategies around this. You could choose to talk to the people who are your current clients. You could choose to talk to people who are your potential clients. You could choose to, there's so many ways you can go with this, but just have fun with it. If I were getting started all over again today, those are the 7 things in order of priority and how I'm going to do them to build this business, a better business even than what I'm doing today. So real quick recap, you're going to message everyone on your contacts list. It's your warm outreach. You're going to take on 5 to 10 new clients. You're going to work one-on-one with them for like a month. Make sure you ask for a review. You see who you like working with the most. You offer them your services ongoing. You create your online presence and you create a platform where you're going to continue to connect with them. It's as easy as that. If you want to know how to go about doing any of those things, if you're stuck somewhere, I want to hear from you. Put a question below. Check out the link in the description. You're going to get some free resources, and do check out the next video right here.